Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. I hope you are ready for the final walkthrough of my completed family cottage home, my Pinterest inspiration. So before we get to it, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe. Now let's go, shall we? So here is the front. I've made some changes, as if you can't tell. We have a ton of greenery, not a lot of flowers, but a ton of greenery. We also have a little bit of wisteria just kind of hanging around. I tried to get as much greenery as I could with the roof being kind of angled in a little bit. It was kind of difficult to get plants up there, so I did the best I could. Uh, I don't think it looks too bad, though. I think it looks all right. But I also have an old bunny stump, a bicycle out front, mailbox, hostas, a bunch of bushes and greenery all throughout. And instead of using a fence, I decided to use the bushes. And I made it bigger by one, no, by two, by one, I think, around the sides. And in the front, since there wasn't enough space to do a large one, I just used the regular size and twice and raised up the second one, I think by two, just to kind of have it at the same level. But I figured that kind of worked instead of using a fence. So that is the front. I love the front so much. In the backyard, we have bug and bee boxes. We also have some wild prairie grass, a swing set telescope, a horseshoe pit, yay, as well as a picnic basket and table, a grill, and another bunny stump. We're pretending that there used to be trees there and they cut them down. We also have the workshop out back. And if you keep going, if you keep going around the side of the house, you have more greenery and a little gardening area with, of course, a little bird feeder that your Sims can fill up and you can have wild birdies just floating around. Now, the other thing I did, well, I didn't do that. That was Sims. Sims did that. But I added some vines kind of creeping up the sides and hanging down as well. And on the back porch, I figured this was an older home, so there wasn't going to be like an actual porch. It's just the top of the stairs essentially. So you have, your little bucket and your broom out back. I don't know why. Just but there's more creeping vines out there and hanging vines with the wisteria. It looks so beautiful outside. I love it outside so much. It's so pretty. Look at this. Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. I wish I could say the same for the inside. I don't think the inside looks bad by any means, but I do believe the outside is definitely better. So let's first go into the little workshop area. Oh, I just now noticed that there's a lock on the door. Cool. Anyway, you come into the workshop area and it is a very well used workshop. They got all their tools, all their extra scraps over there, more scraps and stuff over there. They have a place to saw stuff and plan out stuff. They even have the utility box out here, a little bit of storage, not a lot. An old TV, not sure if it even works, old chairs, but they do have a sink so that they can wash up a little bit before they go back inside and drag all of the sawdust and crap inside. So there is that. They also have lights above each of the desks so that they can see what they're doing. And that window is clipping. It'll fix itself, I promise. But anyway, that is the workshop. Now you ready to go inside? Yay, let's go inside. So here we are at the front door. Yay, I'm so excited to show you. Here is the front door, there is the back door. Okay, that's it. We're done. No, sorry, kidding. Anyway, I'm tired. Ignore me. Well, no, don't ignore me, but ignore my trying to make jokes because it doesn't work. Anyway, we have the coat rack and your umbrella stand, as well as a little entry table with a picture of town, I guess. Some clutter on the table. We have some pictures here on the wall, as well as some plants on this wall over here as well. Now, this door here goes into the half bath for your guests, and it is a sink and toilet only. Love this wall. It's supposed to be tile. I think, no, it's supposed to be siding, but I think of it as either stone or wood, but whatever. Anyway, I was trying to keep in time or in tune with this being an old cottage home. So they didn't do a lot of renovating. They still have old linoleum flooring. They got the original walls. They just kind of spruced it up a little bit with the decor maybe. But I didn't want to add a bunch of new stuff. I wanted this to feel kind of rustic. Here is the little living room, kind of comfy and cozy. You got the nice long curtains, which don't really fit into a lot of builds these days, but I think they work out beautifully for this build. Love these lights. However, I had to add a little tiny saucer light inside of the hanging light because they were way too dark. So anyway, I added a little basket, a little table, couch in the little window nook there, and some hanging plant. Over here, you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous fireplace with some firewood and fire polkas over there. And no, there's no TV. Nope, they don't need a TV in this household. No, they do not. If they do, you're going to have to buy one. But anyway, and a rocking chair. I should have said all that after I told you about the rocking chair, but that's beside the point. And here is the kitchen. Now we've got a nice little kitchen board there. We've got the trash can, some aprons. We've got it's a fully furnished kitchen. It's a little small, but that's all right. Oh man. Okay, I'll change that cabinet back to blue. But we've got the old sink here, and I added these shelves because I wanted a cabinet or something over there, but it was going to go over the window. So I just added some shelves, which I think worked out perfectly. A couple of plants, some wall decor there, their old fridge, old stove. It all still functions. Upper cabinets, we've got the pots and pans over there and some clutter in that corner, which leaves you with that cabinet to be able to cook on. So it is a fully functioning, fully furnished kitchen. Yay! So you can use the fan there to fan out the kitchen if you're cooking something and you need the air to go outside. You open the windows and turn on the fan and it'll blow it out that way instead of throughout the rest of the house. So that's my thought. Anyway, this is the cute little dining room. Some pictures on the wall. We've got some garden vegetables on the table. Other vegetables just kind of being grown around in this room, apparently. Same curtains throughout the house. Nice little table and some plants over there. That little nook I didn't know what to do with, so I added a plant. And yeah, I'm going to say it works just fine. They did paint the ceiling white because it was kind of a sort of squishy kind of little house. And they wanted it to feel a little bit more open instead of so dark and squishy. So they opened it up by painting the ceilings white. Now we go upstairs. Yay! There's not a lot in this going on in this corner because you got to walk around, but you do have a runner rug. So there's that. Here, this first door is the office, all decked out with the typewriter computer. Call it whatever you want. Hourglass because it's a timed computer moment since there's only one in the house. More hanging plants, some books, decor, another bookcase, and another plant. Beautiful windows as well. So that's that room. We leave this room. We go in through this door, and this is the toilet and sink room. So yay, a little bit of decor, nothing too spectacular in there. Yeah, we go into this door, and this is the main bedroom. So you have the quilt rack, a little cushion seat, put on your shoes or take them off, your bed. We have a shelf that I turned into a nightstand with a little bit of wine and a diary, a little cabinet on the other side, and their dresser on this side with a little bit of clutter and decor, as well as curtains. Oh, and a mirror. Yay. You got to have those mirrors, man. And this room is the kids' room, teen or child, not sure which. But there they have their beautiful poster with the kittens fighting over the food. What is that? A perfect kitten and a bad kitty. Okay, sure. But they do have a nightstand with their open book, plants throughout this room, as well as their own dresser and some decor up on the cabinet or up on the dresser as well. So there you go. Oh, and a broken mirror because they got angry one day. Don't do that, folks. It's not nice. And then here is the shower and tub room. Yes, it is a shower and tub only room. That's it. There's nothing else to it. That's it. But we do have some family photos here in the hallway and looks like some autographs or something. I'm not sure. Maybe some special little notes that are old family mementos. But that's it for the home. I hope you guys like it. I like it. I had fun putting this together. It was a little difficult, but I did have fun doing it. It was definitely, I would say difficult, but fun. It was definitely something that I enjoy doing and something I will do again. I want to make sure that I've got the right cabinet color because it looks like there's that one and that. Okay, yeah, I got the right cabinet colors. Okay. And I think the only thing that I forgot was the outside trash can. So I'm just going to get that and put it right there and call it done. Woohoo! That's the window right there. Oh my God, the outside of this house looks so freaking cool. I love it. It is so, so cool. I love when I do a build that I really, really like. I just hope that you guys like it just a little bit at least. If you guys do want to download it, it is on the gallery under hashtag Pinterest or hashtag Family Cottage or my hashtags lilmomma and Momma-One. The title of the build is Family Cottage. Now, I will say this thumbnail looks really, really cool. It looks like this is part of the build, even though we all know it's not. But I do love the thumbnail for this one. I think it came out really, really cool. It is definitely not a limited pack build, and I'm sorry about that. But oh my gosh, I don't care. I love how this turned out. This is really cool. I don't think I could have done this on a limited pack build. Not like this. I could have come up with something similar, but nah, it's all right. I like it like this. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. In any case, if you wouldn't mind, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, y'all, have fun.